So let us take one question on this parallel reaction. आपको एक रिएक्शन दिया, राइट ऑन द रिएक्शन क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट. क्वेश्चन लिखिए, आपको रिएक्शन दिया A give B and C. K1 K2 are the rate constants for this reaction. K1 K2 रेशियो दिया है 1:9. आप क्वेश्चन लिख लो पूरा, राइट ऑन द क्वेश्चन. A give B and C. K1 K2 are the rate constants for this parallel side reaction. Parallel reaction. K1 K2 रेशियो दिया है 1:9. फिर K1 आपको दिया है 1.3 इंटू 10⁻⁻5 पर सेकेंड. K1 दिया है 1.3 इंटू 10⁻⁻5 पर सेकेंड. निकालना क्या है, आगे लिखिए. कैलकुलेट द कंसंट्रेशन रेशियो ऑफ C2A if an experiment is started with only A. If an experiment is started with only A and allowed to run for 1 hour. If an experiment is started with only A and allowed to run for 1 hour. लिख दिया क्वेश्चन पूरा. Now try this question yourself. Let us come on solution part. In solving this question, some points were there which were given to you in the theory part of this parallel reactions. क्या points है? First point देखिए, ratio of concentration of B and C will be same as how much? K1 by K2 is equal to how much? 1:9. हमें B नहीं चाहिए, C चाहिए. तो what we write C here? Concentration. I can replace B in terms of C. So I can write concentration of B will be how much? C/9. 1 point. Second, for the reaction, what is K1 K2 ratio? 1:9. So what is K2? Will be 9 times K1. Then what is K1 plus K2? The reaction overall rate constant will be how much? K. This K will be how much? K1 plus K2. K1 दिया है आपका 1.3 इंटू 9 कितना होता है? 1.3 9 आपका जाएगा 11.7. 11.7 plus 1.3 will be 13. That become 1.3 into 10⁻⁻4 per second. For the reaction, we will have overall rate constant K1 plus K2 is equal to 1.3 into 10⁻⁻4. यहाँ पे -5 है, यहाँ पे -4 हो जाएगा. 10 times हो जाएगा इसमें K1 plus K2. 10 times of K1. That is how much? 10 times of this is this much. ये हमारा 8.2 हुआ. Then we discuss that concentration will be how much of A initial is equal to concentration of A at time t remaining plus B plus C. For this parallel or side reactions, at any time net initial concentration of A is equal to sum total of concentration of A plus B plus C. A at time t remaining plus B and C produce. So from this expression, this point you can use that relation KT divided by 2.303 is equal to log A0 by AT. I can write A as AT or simply AT correct complete term. अब यहाँ पर K आपको दिया है, इसमें आप क्या ध्यान रखेंगे? K दिया है सेकंड इनवर्स में और टाइम दिया है 1 hour. तो you can make time in seconds. आपका टाइम दिया है 1 hour में, you can make time in seconds. उसको हम सॉल्व लास्ट में करेंगे. Let us solve this part. हमें निकालना है रेशियो ऑफ C/A. यहाँ पे दिया है A0/AT. निकालना क्या है? C/A. तो आपको ये एक्सप्रेशन से आप हेल्प लेंगे. यहाँ पर कैसे हेल्प लेंगे? If I write on right hand side part of the expression log, I write A0 is how much? AT plus B plus C divided by AT. Or further we can write here log. It can be taken 1 plus I replace B as C/9. So C/9 plus C become 10/9 C by AT. When this part is simplified, I can add 1 plus B को लिखा मैंने C/9 plus C, तो 10/9 C by AT is equal to, इसका log लेंगे तो यहाँ पर K कितना दिया है? 1.3 into 10⁻⁴. टाइम कितना होगा आपका? सेकंड्स में. 3600 seconds by 2.303 is equal to log 1 plus. Now in this expression k लिखा है मैंने, सेकेंड इनवर्स में हमारे पास यूनिट था, तो आपको टाइम और k के यूनिट्स को सेम करना पड़ेगा. टाइम दिया है 1 आवर, मेक इट सेकेंड्स, 3600 सेकेंड्स आपको देगा 1 आवर. फिर यहां पर क्या नोन है, खाली c अपॉन a रेशियो निकालना है. तो taking now after calculation, then taking antilog on both sides, then we can get ratio from here c upon a. So on solving the ratio of c upon a, after solving should come 0.537, and that is coming as your answer of this question. Ratio of concentration of c upon a will come 0.537. Are you clear? Fine. So let us take next question on this parallel reactions. Now using property indirectly, property is used here optical rotation. बहुत questions are not difficult type. अगर आप लोग सोचेंगे तो आप क्वेश्चन आराम से कर पाएंगे. Anyway आपको मैंने क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ है, आप क्वेश्चन देख लीजिए, लिख लो उसको, ट्राई करो, देन सी सोल्यूशन. ठीक है ना. पहले क्वेश्चन लिखिए, राइट डाउन क्वेश्चन. देखिए, रिएक्टेंट A गिव प्रोडक्ट B and C with K1 K2 as rate constants. लिखो प्लस फिर क्वेश्चन को. आपको दिया है K1 दिया है 6.93 इंटू 10 टू पावर माइनस 2 पर मिनट. K1 दिया है 6.93 इंटू 10 टू पावर माइनस 2 पर मिनट, और K2 दिया है 13.86. K2 दिया है 13.86 इंटू 10 टू पावर माइनस 2 पर मिनट. ये आपको दिया हुआ है. आगे लिखा है A B C all are optically active compounds. A, B, C all are optically active compounds. Full stop. If optical rotation per unit concentration, if optical rotation per unit concentration of A, B, C are 60 degree, comma minus 72 degree and 42 degree, and initial concentration of A is 2 molar, and initial concentration of A is 2 molar. Then find. इसमें 3 बेटा क्वेश्चन में. पहला पार्ट है नेचर ऑफ सॉल्यूशन, मींस प्लस और माइनस आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम. नेचर ऑफ सॉल्यूशन आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम. प्लस माइनस के मीनिंग क्या आपको बताना है कि सॉल्यूशन इज डेक्सोरोटेटरी नेचर और लीवोरोटेटरी नेचर. बिट सेकंड है टी हाफ लाइफ पीरियड, और थर्ड बिट है रोटेशन ऑफ सॉल्यूशन, रोटेशन एंगल ऑफ रोटेशन ऑफ सॉल्यूशन आफ्टर 75% conversion of A into B and C. After 75% conversion of A into B and C. Okay. Question लिखा पूरा. Now try this question yourself. Now to solve this question, certain points are there which you can use here. पहला पॉइंट क्या था हमारे पास यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने के लिए. देखिए, रेशियो ऑफ कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ B upon C at any time will be equal to how much? रेशियो ऑफ K1 upon K2. ये कितना आएगा रेशियो लेने पर? 1/2. रेशियो टाइप बताएगा 1/2. सो कंसंट्रेशन क्या लिखा है? आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम, मींस इफ आई टेक द रिएक्शन एग्जांपल हियर, A will give B and C. After long time means if initial time concentration आपको दिया है 2 molar, when time is infinity, amount remaining 0. So they will convert this A into B and C in the proportion of ratio of K1 by K2. So of the 2 moles, ratio will be how much going to form? B. 1/3 of A will become B. 2/3 of A will become C. So what can be taken? Concentration of B produce. आपका रेशियो क्या है? 1:2. From ratio, what is the fraction changing to B? 2 into 1 by ratio summation 3. 2/3. How much B produce? 2 into 2/3 become 4/3. Entirely convert, तो रेशियो कितना आएगा? 1:2. Of this two total concentration, 1/3 become B and remaining 2/3 become C. तो ये हुआ क्या? A0, B and C are only there. तो what can be taken? Rotation of this mixture. कितना आएगा रोटेशन मिक्सचर का? 2/3 moles into rotation of B minus 72 degree plus 4/3 into 42 degree पॉजिटिव है, तो सॉल्विंग दिस वैल्यू कम हाउ मच 24 into 2 48 माइनस हुआ 56 हुआ पॉजिटिव में, तो दैट विल कम प्लस 8 डिग्री. दैट मीन्स सॉल्यूशन टेकन हियर is optically active and by nature solution is dextro-rotatory in nature. It is first part answer. That solution taken have plus sign, angle of rotation come plus 8 degree on solving this part, indicating solution is dextro-rotatory nature and it is optically active as well. पहला पार्ट. टी हाफ लिखना है सेकंड पार्ट के लिए. For calculation of T half, we find the K overall of the reaction is K1 plus K2. For the reaction, what is overall rate constant K1 plus K2? आप निकालो उसको पहले, दोनों ऐड कर लीजिए, ठीक है ना? From here we get the reaction T half overall will be equal to how much? 0.693 upon K overall. This will be coming your answer of second bit 10/3 minutes. Answer for the second part is coming 10/3 minutes. आप चेक कर ले निकाल के. अब आता है थर्ड बिट के लिए. After 75% of conversion of A into B and C, so how much of A will convert to B and C? 1.5 moles. कितना आएगा 2 का 75%? 1.5 moles. So how much A will remain? A remaining will be how much? 0.5 molar. How much B produce? 1.5 into 1/3 and C produce 1.5 into 2/3. तो कितना आएगा कंसंट्रेशन यहाँ पे? 0.5 मोलर. ये कितना आपका जाएगा इसमें? 1 मोलर. एंड देन कैलकुलेशन ऑफ एंगल ऑफ रोटेशन टोटल कितना आएगा? सारा ऐड कर लीजिए. 0.5 into rotation per concentration 60 degree plus 0.5 into minus 72 degree plus 1 into 42 degree. 30 डिग्री पर गया इसमें, minus 36 हुआ तो कितना हुआ? -6 and that will come 36 degree on solving plus 36 degree. Become your answer on solving this third bit. आप इसका मीन्स में आया नहीं है लास्ट बिट का. हमने बोला है क्या 75% ऑफ A will convert to B and C. कितना अमाउंट था स्टार्टिंग में? 2 मोलर. तो 2 का कितना आएगा? 75% 1.5 moles per liter of A will become C convert to B and C. What is ratio of B and C formation? 1:2. तो 1/3 fraction give B and 2/3 fraction of A will give C. तो ये क्या है? concentration of A, B and C when 75% of A will convert to B and C. And solving, simplifying, we get the rotation of mixture plus 36 degree. I hope it is clear. One more example taken on this parallel reaction case. Let us take one new kind of question here. ये क्वेश्चन बहुत कॉमन नहीं है, बहुत रेयर है. अगर पूछेगा एग्जाम में, आपको पैरेलल रिएक्शन दिया हुआ है. गिवन है पैरेलल रिएक्शन A गिव B एंड C. K1 K2 आर द रेट कांस्टेंट्स. आपको दिया है वैल्यू K1 का 1.2 into 10⁻⁻² पर सेकेंड. K2 दिया है 3 into 10⁻⁻² पर सेकेंड. फॉर द फर्स्ट स्टेप आपको दिया है EA1, एक्टिवेशन एनर्जी दिया हुआ है 180 किलोजूल पर मोल. एंड फॉर सेकेंड रिएक्शन आपको दिया है एक्टिवेशन एनर्जी 200 किलोजूल पर मोल. ये आपको दिया क्वेश्चन में. हमें निकालना क्या है इस क्वेश्चन में? फाइंड द रिएक्शंस एक्टिवेशन एनर्जी ऑफ द ओवरऑल रिएक्शन. कैलकुलेट द ओवरऑल एक्टिवेशन एनर्जी ऑफ द रिएक्शन. ये आपको निकालना है इस क्वेश्चन में. ओके, सो ट्राई दिस क्वेश्चन योरसेल्फ. द आंसर. ओके, लेट्स सी. आई नॉट टोल्ड द फॉर्मूला फॉर दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. In such kind of questions, for calculation of reaction, parallel reactions, overall activation energy, we have relation that It is summation of product of EA into KI by summation of KI for ith reactions. It is summation of product of activation energy into rate constants by summation of the rate constants. This formula can apply in such questions for calculation of overall activation energy for the parallel reactions. We may have 2, 3 reactions, whatever parallel reactions. We can use such relation. So in this case, हम solve this, apply this formula. What is reaction overall activation energy? EA दिया है first का 180 into 1.2 into 10⁻² K1, then 200 into 3 into 10⁻² K2 का वैल्यू डिवाइड बाई K1 प्लस K2, 1.2 into 10⁻² plus 3 into 10⁻². This part when we solve or simplify, we get the answer 194.28 kilojoule per mole. So normally ऐसे क्वेश्चन बहुत रेयर है एग्जाम में देने के लिए. अगर देंगे तो आप हम लोग का लगता है ये वाला है. For calculation of reaction overall activation energy, summation of product of activation energy into rate constants divided by summation of the rate constants. Okay? चलिए इस एग्जांपल पे एक और क्वेश्चन कराएं आपको. ओके राइट, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन राइट डाउन लिख लीजिए. आपको रिएक्शन दिया है ए के प्रोडक्ट बी सी डी, पैरेलल रिएक्शन दिया है ए के बी सी डी फॉर 3 पैरेलल पाथ. वी आर गिवन द एक्टिवेशन एनर्जी. आप लिख लीजिए EA1 दिया है 150 किलोजूल पर मोल, EA2 दिया है 80 किलोजूल पर मोल फॉर सी फॉर्मेशन और EA3 दिया है 30 किलोजूल पर मोल फॉर फॉर्मेशन डी. ठीक है, आगे लिखिए. आफ्टर 1 आवर द मोल परसेंटेज. आगे लिखिए आफ्टर 1 आवर द मोल परसेंटेज ऑफ BC and D are 10%, 25% and 15% respectively. 10%, 25% and 15% respectively. Then determine the overall activation energy of the reaction. Then determine the overall activation energy of the reaction. Okay, so try this question yourself now. हो गया. Now in solving this question, देखिए हमें क्या दिया है, रेशियो ऑफ BCD. रेशियो ऑफ BCD we discussed already. रेशियो ऑफ concentration of BCD और मोल रेशियो will be in same proportion as the ratio of the corresponding rate constants K1, K2 and K3. कितना रेशियो है वाला रेशियो? 10, 25 and 15. Remember, ratio of the concentration of BCD or amount of BCD produced are in same proportion as their partial order rate constants. So can take K1, K2, K3, ratio will come 10, 25 and 15. So apply this relation. What is reaction activation energy overall? EA1 दिया है 150. Take value of directly instead of value can take percentage directly plus EA2 दिया है 80 into 25. EA3 दिया है 30 into 15 by the ratio summation 10 plus 25 plus 15, that become how much? 50. And now you can calculate. On calculation your answer should come 79 kilojoule. That is the reaction overall activation energy will come in this case 79 kilojoules. It is simple point. The ratio of concentration of B or C was K1, K2. If it is D also, तो रेशियो ऑफ कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ BCD विल बी सेम एज रेशियो ऑफ द रेट कांस्टेंट्स. कितना आएगा? वही जाता है मोल परसेंटेज का रेशियो. दैट इज हाउ वी कैन सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन और दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, तो देयर आर डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन गिवन ऑन द पैरेलल रिएक्शंस. Now we take one more example, sequential और conjugative reactions. Okay. आपका next आएगा sequential और conjugative reactions. Sequential और conjugative reactions. Again only first order. इसमें होता क्या है, इसका मीनिंग क्या है? Suppose if I write a reaction of reactant A give product B. So in the reaction product obtained B will act as reactant for the third next reaction. This B will react again to form C. K1 for the formation of B is the rate constant, and for the formation C K2 as the rate constant. So what happens? Even the reaction can further take place. Normally what happens? There are common kind of reactions in radioactive decay. When we take heavier elements, especially decay, they will give some element which are again radioactive in nature and not stable, which can decay further to form next element. And normally a chain reaction can continue until the last element is stabilized. In chemical reactions, some reactions can be there in which product of the one elementary reaction, assume the reaction to be elementary, or first order reaction, elementary reaction, where in the reaction product obtained in the first reaction will act as reactant for the second reaction. So such kind of reaction where reactant to form product which is not stable, which can again react to form next product which again can react. So such kind of reactions are called as sequential reactions or conjugative reactions, are called sequential or conjugative reactions. Again, they are complex type reactions, and you don't get questions in the examinations. Just for your knowledge of this basic idea, or sometimes modifications can be helpful to you. So in this case, what can be taken? Let us say they ask questions, how much the maximum concentration of B can be obtained in the reaction, or change in concentration of A or C produce, find the concentration of A remaining or C produce, or B maximum produce in the reaction type questions. So for which kind of reaction B can accumulate? Try to understand the point. Question पूछते हैं, what is the maximum concentration of B obtainable in system? वो कितना होगा? That depend on the amount of A definitely. One point you can take care that concentration of A initial will be equal to concentration of A remaining at time t plus B plus C. ये आपका रहेगा इतना, पहली बात. सेकंड बात क्या रहेगा इसमें? When A will decay to form B and C. Now there are three possibilities. Either K1 and K2 are same. If K1 K2 are equal, तब क्या होगा इस केस में? If K1 and K2 are equal, then what will happen? That the rate of formation of B will be equal to rate of decay of B. So what happen? Concentration of B will not increase with time. जितना बनेगा उतना decay होता रहेगा, decompose होता रहेगा. तो क्या होगा इसमें? Concentration of B will not increase with time in such a case. Now case next taken. If K2 is higher than K1, K2 is more than K1, तब क्या होता है? B will decay more than form. K1 क्या है? Rate constant for the formation of B. ये कम है. K2 क्या है? Rate constant for the decomposition of B. It is higher. So what will happen in this case? No B will accumulate or increase in mixture with time. But क्या होगा इस केस में? There is no B at any time. You can think like this here. Suppose that per day we have pocket money 50 rupees. आपका जो आपके जेब में आएगा, and spending per day 70 rupees. खर्च कर रहे हो 70 rupees. 20 रुपए कहाँ से आएंगे? जेब हमेशा खाली रहेगा. तो decomposition आपका higher है, then formation at any time there is no B accumulating in mixture. B आपका बनेगा ही नहीं. जो बनेगा वो decompose fast होगा. Then the form. So in such a case, it is not possible to study the reaction where we can increase with time. Then we take third case when K1 is higher than K2. K1 क्या है? Rate constant for formation of B is more than the rate constant for the decomposition of B. Now when K1 is higher than K2, that means with time concentration of B increases, attains a maximum value and then decreases. It definitely depends on the concentration of A taken initially and the value of rate constants. Then to study this reactions where we can attain maximum concentration, this case is suitable when K1 is higher than K2. If K2 is more than K1, the reaction reduces to simple first order reaction. A will give C type reaction. We'll explain that point also to you. Now, if I take the rate of reaction, if I write the rate of disappearance of A, I can write minus dA by dt can be taken how much? K1 into A. The rate of formation of B net can be taken dB upon dt. Can be taken K1 into A minus K2 into B. It decomposes with K2 as rate constant. It is formed with K1 as a rate constant. Formation में plus sign, for decay sign आपका negative रहेगा इसमें. And the rate of formation C can be taken dC upon dt as K2 into B. There are three basic expressions we can write for the rate of reactions for disappearance or decomposition, net rate for formation of B, and rate of formation of C. Using these equations, then differentiating and then integrating this, we can get lot of wave operations here. Using those, we can get the net expression for the maximum concentration of B obtainable in system or time in which concentration of B become maximum. The results only are important for you. तो आप खाली results को एक बार ध्यान रख लीजिए और पूरा इसका derivation नहीं चाहिए, because last 15-20 years there is no question in chemistry part on this reaction. So anyway, हमारे पास अगर हमारे पास ये K1 is higher than K2, we get which kind of graph here? If I draw in this case concentration and time graph. Concentration of A decreases with time regularly. Concentration of B increases, attains a maximum value, and then decreases. And then concentration of C keep on increasing. It is concentration of B. First increases, attains maximum value, and then decreases. It is a normal graph for this kind of case. Case 2 when K1 is higher than K2, when K1 is more than K2. तो ग्राफ पूछने पर तो ग्राफ में क्या ये हुआ मैक्सिमम कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ बी अचीव्ड इन हाउ मच टाइम. आपको टाइम निकालना पड़ता है. दिस कैन बी टेकन टी मैक्सिमम, वी कॉल्ड एज टी मैक्सिमम. इट इज कॉल्ड बी मैक्सिमम. तो इसका थोड़ा सा आपको एक बार एक्सप्रेशन डेरिवेशन आपको नहीं चाहिए, खाली रिजल्ट्स आपको चाहिए. आपको मैं डायरेक्टली रिजल्ट्स दूंगा इस एक्सप्रेशन के लिए. इसमें पूछते हैं व्हाट इज मैक्सिमम कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ बी form achieved. It can be taken as B maximum. It depends on the initial concentration of A naught, and rate constant K1 K2, that is given as K2 by K1 power K2 by K1 minus K2. It is B maximum, concentration of B achieved maximum, then time in which B maximum is formed called T maximum. इस T maximum कितना आता है इसमें? It is 1 by T, 1 by K, K1 minus K2 ln K1 by K2. ये आपका रिजल्ट से खाली. थर्ड आता है इसमें द टाइम इन विच और एट विच dB upon dt is maximum, the rate of change of B concentration B maximum. This time can be taken 2 into T maximum, double the T maximum. So तीन चीज आपकी हैं, तीन ही आपके रिजल्ट्स हैं इसमें जो आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट हो सकते हैं एग्जाम में बहुत रेयर पॉसिबिलिटी है कि क्वेश्चन कभी पूछे इस टॉपिक से, बिकॉज इट इज नॉट इन सिलेबस ऑफ जेईई एडवांस इवन, नॉट मेंशन। क्या है? बी मैक्सिमम, कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ बी मैक्सिमम अचीवेबल डिपेंड ऑन द कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ ए इनिशियल एंड K1 K2 values, then time in which concentration of B is maximum, B maximum is formed again depends on K1 K2 values, and the time at which dV by dt is maximum, that is how much double the T maximum. ठीक है? Now if I take 1-2 graph more, like if I take suppose the K1 value is very high as compared to K2, concentration time graph, आपके दो केस है यहाँ पे। एक तो क्या है, इफ K1 is very high as compared to K2, then this decompose very fast, and B formed is much higher, D formed is much higher, and then C it is A. If K2 is much higher than K1, तब क्या होगा इस केस में? If K2 is much higher, this formation is K1 is less, means concentration decrease slowly. Concentration of B also first increase a little and then decreases only. And C keep on increasing, and C keep on increasing with time, not straight line but so in such a case B cannot accumulate if K2 is much higher than K1. If K2 is much higher than K1, then also C cannot accumulate in mixture at any time. Okay? So with this chapter the theory is over for even advanced portion. In the next turn we will take some more advanced questions and then this chapter is over. Okay? Hello students, let us take some more questions, advanced practice problems on this topic kinetics. Okay? So among that sequence of questions, next question is given to you. Write down the question. आप लोग क्वेश्चन लिखिए. The rate constant of a reaction, write down. The rate constant of a reaction increases by 7% when temperature is raised. When temperature is raised from 300 Kelvin to 310 Kelvin. When temperature is raised from 300 Kelvin to 310 Kelvin, while K equilibrium, that is reaction equilibrium constant, increases by 3%. In same condition, calculate activation energy. Calculate activation energy for forward reaction and backward reaction. Calculate activation energy for forward reaction and backward reaction. Okay? Try this question yourself. Now to solve this question, we are given two requirements. We have two requirements. One is effect of temperature on rate constant, and second effect of temperature on the K equilibrium. Both are changing on changing temperature. So to see this effect of temperature, if I write here, first we take log K2 by K1 to see effect of temperature. K2 by K1 is how much? It can be taken EA of the forward direction, definitely taken by 2.303 R, T2 minus T1 by T1 T2. Log K2 by K1 is given EA by 2.303 R into T2 minus T1 by T1 T2. See, in this case, what the ratio given of K2 by K1? It can be taken K2 increase by 7%. So ratio can be taken 107 by 100. We can take as a whole ratio of K2 by K1 as 107 by 100. EA we can find for activation energy of forward reaction only. T1 taken temperature 300 Kelvin, T2 taken temperature 310 Kelvin. T2 is temperature 310 Kelvin, T1 is 300, T2 is 310. R is gas constant. For calculation of energy, we will take value of R 8.314. Then EA will come. This EA will be for the forward reaction, because we assume the reaction going in the forward direction only. From here, for the reaction, we will get the calculation of activation energy of the forward reaction. आप check कर लेंगे निकाल के on solving. The value of EAF is coming 50.8 kilojoule per mole. That is the answer that should be coming in your solving this question. Now for second part, effect of temperature on the reaction, K equilibrium on the reaction, equilibrium constant. वहाँ पे क्या रिलेशन होता है? Log K2 by K1 is heat of reaction delta H by 2.303 R, T2 minus T1 by T1 T2. This part is same T1 T2. R gas constant same रहेगा. What is delta H? आपको unknown इसमें. Ratio of K2 by K1 can be taken here. This can be taken reaction. This K2 by K1 in the reaction can be taken as reactions. Equilibrium constants at two different temperature. At T1 temperature K1 is the reaction, equilibrium constant. At T2 temperature K2 is the reaction, equilibrium constant. So in this case K2 by K1 ratio is known to us. T1 T2 आपका सेम रहेगा. R गैस कांस्टेंट सेम रखेंगे तो क्या निकाल पाएंगे? डेल्टा H का वैल्यू. हम क्या निकालेंगे? डेल्टा H, एंथैल्पी चेंज ऑफ द रिएक्शन आप निकाल पाएंगे इसमें. आफ्टर कैलकुलेशन ऑफ हीट ऑफ रिएक्शन, डेल्टा H ऑफ रिएक्शन, हमारा क्या सेकंड रिक्वायरमेंट था? एक्टिवेशन एनर्जी ऑफ द बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन. ये हो गया फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन का एक्टिवेशन एनर्जी हमारा निकल चुका है. देन वी नो दैट the relation of activation energy for forward direction and backward direction we can relate by this expression. Delta H is taken EAF minus EAB. That heat of reaction we can estimate by this expression. EAF minus EAB will give the enthalpy change of the reaction. इसमें EAF कितना है हम निकाल चुके हैं. EAB आपको निकालना है. डेल्टा एच आप निकालेंगे यहां से. इस इक्वेशन से आप डेल्टा एच निकालेंगे पहले, यहां पुट करें डेल्टा एच का वैल्यू, फिर हम निकाल पाएंगे इसमें EAB, एक्टिवेशन एनर्जी ऑफ द बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन. ऑन सॉल्विंग योर आंसर ऑफ EAB शुड बी कमिंग 27.61 किलोजूल पर मोल. ये आंसर दिया हुआ है इस क्वेश्चन के आंसर के लिए, सेकेंड पार्ट के लिए. दैट इज हाउ we can solve both the bits. On change in temperature, EA will be always positive, delta H may be negative or positive, already we have discussed. तो delta H का रिलेशन को आपको यहाँ यूज करना है. delta H कितना होता है? EAF minus EAB से हम निकाल पाएंगे delta H पहले, उसके बाद निकाल पाएंगे EAB का वैल्यू. ठीक है, ओके. चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन करेंगे. सो राइट ऑन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. The decomposition of N2O5 as per the equation, आपको इक्वेशन दिया है. Decomposition of N2O5 as per the reaction, आपको रिएक्शन दिया है. 2N2O5 gas give 4NO2 gas and O2 gas is a first order reaction. Is a first order reaction. Full stop. After 30 minutes from the start, of decomposition in a closed vessel, the total pressure is found to be 284.5 millimeter of mercury. The total pressure is found to be 284.5 millimeter of mercury, and on complete decomposition, the total pressure is 584.5 millimeter of mercury. 584.5 millimeter of mercury. Then calculate the rate constant of the reaction. Okay. Then calculate the rate constant of the reaction. So try this question yourself. Let's come on solution part. To solve this question, आपको reaction दिया है first order. 2N2O5 gas give 4NO2 gas plus O2 gas. Let us take initial pressure can be taken as P0, no product at time T. What is pressure? Time आपको दिया है कितना 30 minutes of the start. The pressure remaining is decreasing by P amount. 2 moles give 4 mole. तो pressure produced will be how much? 2P. 2 mole give 4 moles, 1 mole give 2. और decreasing pressure small p will produce NO2 gas at a pressure of 2P. 1 mole, 2 mole give 1 mole, तो 1 mole give half mole. तो pressure produced is P by 2 for O2 gas. And after long time, when the reaction get over, no reactant remains. 2 moles give 4 mole. So pressure is how much? 2P0. Pressure how much of O2 gas? P0 by 2. So in calculation of rate constant, we require to find the value of P0 and P0 minus P. Because for the gases, लिखा है the closed container, volume will be constant. At same temperature, what will happen? The pressure of the gas is directly proportional to number of moles. So what we can get expression? First it is taken at T0. What is total pressure? Is equal to P0 minus P plus 2P plus P by 2. It is given to you how much? 284.5 millimeter. So we can write this equation simplified way. कितना आएगा? P तो P0 plus P plus P by 2 3 by 2P is equal to 284.5. Expression number 1. Long time when time is infinity, total pressure is how much given? 2P0 plus P0 by 2, that is 584.3, or it is how much? 5P0 by 2 will be how much? 584.3. Expression number 2. From second expression, P0 is known to us, then put this P0 here, then small p is known to us. Reaction follows first order kinetics. So we can take in place of A and A minus X, we can take a ratio of reactive pressures. तो K will be the rate constant, कितना आएगा? 2.303. टाइम दिया है 30 minutes. Log instead of A I will write P0 divided by P0 minus P instead of A minus X. P0 is known to you, small p is known to you. Knowing both the values, we can find the K value. On solving, the K will be coming 5.25 into 10 to power minus 3 per minute. On solving the value of K, the rate constant of reaction should come this much. मैं कैलकुलेशन नहीं कर रहा हूँ, आपको भी खुद करना है कैलकुलेशंस. आप निकालेंगे P0 पहले, यहाँ पे इक्वेशन पूरा लिख दिया है. P0 निकालने के बाद उसका वैल्यू यहाँ पुट करेंगे, तो क्या निकालेंगे? स्मॉल p का वैल्यू. टाइम दिया है 30 मिनट्स, जहां पे प्रेशर आपको दिया हुआ है इतना स्मॉल p के अकॉर्डिंग. देन k निकल जाएगा हमारे पास. टाइम दिया था मिनट्स में, तो k का यूनिट क्या आएगा? मिनट इनवर्स. रिएक्शन कैसा है? फर्स्ट ऑर्डर. ओके, दैट इज आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. ओके, सो लेट्स टेक नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सो लेट अस टेक नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. रैडन लिखिए. द रेसिमाइजेशन ऑफ an optically pure enantiomer. Racemization of an optically pure enantiomer in its aqueous solution follows first order kinetics. In its aqueous solution follows first order kinetics and optical rotation found after 10 minutes and 20 minutes from beginning, and optical rotation found after 10 minutes and 20 minutes from beginning were 40 degree and 24 degree respectively. Determine the optical rotation after 40 minutes. Determine the optical rotation after 40 minutes. Okay? So read the question carefully and then try this question yourself. Now let's come on solution part. To solve this question, let us take क्या लिखा है enantiomer. What are enantiomer? They are optical isomers which are having same physical properties and same chemical property with other optically inactive compounds, but different chemical property with other optically active compounds. But for right now, our focus is small one thing, that enantiomer have equal and opposite angle of rotation. If you take two enantiomer, one is suppose taken A, it can have enantiomer A dash. One is enantiomer A, it can have one is enantiomer A, it have enantiomer A dash. Now see, when the time was 10 minutes, rotation of mixture is 40 degree, and when time become 20 minutes, rotation of mixture become 24 degree. That means it is decreasing with time. It is decreasing with time. Decreasing means in the beginning we should have a pure optically active pure enantiomer which have sign positive for optical rotation. You can write here. A in the beginning is taken optically pure enantiomer and sign is positive for optical rotation. It has plus sign and it is minus sign. This compound will be dextro-rotatory nature. This compound is levo-rotatory nature. Because with time the amount of levo-rotatory substance keep on increasing. So negative value increase or positive value decrease with time. So this is one hint you get from first part. Okay, when time will increase, there is decrease in the angle of rotation of mixture. Decrease हो रहा है. That means negative value increases here. So when time suppose taken 0, we can have rotation of compound is pure enantiomer, let's say alpha 1, and when time is taken 10 minutes, it decrease by alpha 1, it produce how much amount? Minus alpha 1. It increase by amount alpha 1 means कम होगा, negative value means moles कम होंगे तो amount कम होगा, amount decreases alpha 1, it produces enantiomer which is sign negative, so increase is there in the angle of rotation by minus alpha 1. So total is how much rotation of mixture at this time? Rotation of mixture I can write here will be how much total is add both alpha naught this plus this, so minus 2 alpha 1 is equal to how much? When time is 10 minutes, 40 degree. From here what is alpha 1 if I write here? So alpha naught by 2 minus 20 degree. Alpha 1 I can write will be how much here? Alpha naught by 2 minus 20 degree. Okay. Similarly, when time is taken 20 minutes, amount कितना कम होगा? अल्फा 2 कितना बढ़ेगा? अल्फा 3. तो टोटल कितना आएगा इसमें मिक्सचर का रोटेशन? दिस प्लस दिस, सॉरी इंक्रीज अल्फा 2. तो अल्फा नॉट minus 2 alpha 2 is equal to 24 degree. From here we can get the alpha 2 value as alpha naught by 2 minus 12 degree. Now we get expression of alpha 1 alpha 2. In both the case, since reaction follow first order kinetics, the reaction rate constant will remain same. K कितना आएगा पहले केस में? If I write 1 by t, t दिया है 10 minutes ln इनिशियल कंसंट्रेशन अल्फा नॉट बाई अल्फा नॉट माइनस अल्फा वन इज इक्वल टू 1 by time 20 minutes ln alpha naught divided by alpha naught minus alpha 2. Now in this case only what is given, we can write k is equal, if I write log natural form here, that you can take in log base 10 also. So what will happen here, alpha naught is not given to us, but you can write alpha 1 or alpha 2, we can write alpha 1 or alpha 2 in terms of alpha naught expression taken here, in terms of alpha naught expression taken here. So what we can write here, we can find first here the value of alpha naught. On solving, alpha naught is coming 59 degree. On solving we get alpha naught value how much, 59 degree. आप चेक करेंगे निकाल के इसको, अल्फा 1 कितना पुट किया हमने, अल्फा नॉट बाई 2 माइनस 20 डिग्री, अल्फा 2 कितना किया, अल्फा नॉट बाई 2 माइनस 12 डिग्री. तो अल्फा नॉट also we can calculate from here alpha naught value will come how much. So once alpha naught is known to us, then when time is 40 minutes k will be same. तो k कितना आपका निकालेंगे यहाँ से, put the value of alpha naught k निकाल सकते हैं. Then 1 by time 40 minutes ln alpha naught by alpha naught minus alpha 3. Now k you can equate, either equate two expressions by equating without solving k. हम क्या निकाल पाएंगे, alpha 3 का वैल्यू, या वी नो अल्फा नॉट, के निकाल के यहाँ पे निकाल सकते हैं अल्फा 3 का वैल्यू, तो आप अल्फा 3 निकालिए. ऑन सॉल्विंग अल्फा 3 विल कम हाउ मच, 29.77 डिग्री. आप चेक करें निकाल के, द वैल्यू ऑफ अल्फा नॉट विल कम 29.77 डिग्री. आफ्टर अल्फा 3 कैलकुलेशन हमारा क्या रह गया, कैलकुलेशन ऑफ रोटेशन ऑफ द मिक्सचर व्हेन टाइम इज 40 मिनट्स. Rotation of mixture will be how much, angle of rotation of mixture alpha naught minus alpha 3 plus minus alpha 3, तो minus 2 alpha 3, that is alpha naught कितना था 59 डिग्री minus 2 into 29.77 डिग्री, that will come on solving minus 0.54 degree as your answer. That the mixture after 40 minutes become levorotatory in nature, sign become minus and the angle of rotation observed become minus 0.54 degree when time will pass 40 minutes. I hope it is clear. आपको क्या ध्यान रखना है कि दोनों इनएंशियोमर होंगे, तो अगर एक का साइन पॉजिटिव है ऑप्टिकल रोटेशन का, तो अगले साइन माइनस होना चाहिए. We're not writing alpha 1 because ये इसका साइन नेगेटिव होगा ऑप्टिकल आइसोमेरिज्म में, क्योंकि इनएंशियोमर क्या होते हैं, they are equal and opposite sign and magnitude, they will have magnitude same but sign opposite of the optical isomerism. तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग हम देखेंगे यहाँ पर रेट कांस्टेंट आपका सेम रहेगा. रिएक्शन कैसा है फर्स्ट ऑर्डर, कि फर्स्ट ऑर्डर रिएक्शन में रेट कांस्टेंट आपके क्या होते हैं, सेम रहते हैं. दोनों केस में k का वैल्यू सेम होगा. फिर अल्फा नॉट निकालेंगे, पहले हम अल्फा नॉट निकालने के बाद हम क्या निकालेंगे, रेट कांस्टेंट का वैल्यू, या निकालिए या इक्वेट कर लीजिए, दोनों तरीके हैं. आइदर आप कैलकुलेशन करेंगे या इक्वेट कर लीजिए. हमारा एम क्या है, अल्फा 3 निकालना, के में हमारा कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है यहाँ पर फिलहाल, तो अल्फा 3 निकालेंगे. फिर हमारा निकालना क्या है, टाइम इज 40 मिनट, देन द मिक्सचर विल हैव हाउ मच एंगल ऑफ रोटेशन. लाइक दिस केस मिक्सचर हैव हाउ मच, अल्फा नॉट minus 2 alpha 1. now we replace alpha 1 by alpha 3. alpha 3 आप निकाल चुके हैं, alpha नॉट आप निकाल चुके हैं. पुटिंग वैल्यूज हमारा क्या निकल जाएगा, एंगल ऑफ रोटेशन ऑफ मिक्सचर व्हेन टाइम विल गो और पास 40 मिनट्स. ओके, आई होप यू गॉट दिस क्वेश्चन. चलिए अच्छी बात है. लेट अस टेक नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन.